Excited to play in front of the fans. I think that she's drawn a lot of people, not only to Indiana, but to the women's game as a whole. And so just to be a part of something great, just really happy to be here.
Sophie Cunningham in general is just wild. Wild is the best word I can use to describe Sophie Cunningham. And like, it's carnage. Like, it's carnage a lot of the time when Sophie Cunningham gets involved with anything. The amount of fights that Sophie Cunningham has been involved in is mental.
Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game. Bye.
Those aren't the words of someone dreading a new team. Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. That raw enthusiasm? That's Sophie Cunningham, the WNBA's fiercest competitor, arriving in Indiana ready to ignite a fire under Caitlin Clark and the Fever. While some were busy claiming nobody wanted to play in Indiana, Sophie was already writing a different story. One of excitement, ambition, and instant impact. Get ready because everything you thought you knew about the Fever is about to change.
Now that I've been here and I have been paying a lot more attention to it, and it's crazy, right? Like it's a whirlwind, and there's an adjustment period not only for her but for her teammates around her, for Indiana as a whole. But I think it's all really good things, and so it takes a little bit to get adjusted to it. But after that, I mean, come on, it's part of something great that doesn't come around very often, and so if you're not paying attention, I don't know what you're doing.
Imagine this: Cheryl Swoops is on air suggesting top talent is avoiding Indiana. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham is poolside in Phoenix, phone ringing. It's the trade call. And her reaction, not disappointment, not hesitation, pure unadulterated excitement. Oh heck yeah, she admitted, like we're about to go win a championship. Forget the narrative of players shunning the Fever. Sophie saw opportunity, a chance for something bigger, something better. She was drawn to the people, the culture, and the chance to join a team poised for greatness. That negative chatter, Sophie Cunningham just dunked all over it.
I know you said earlier this month that you'd be the Sabrina Carpenter to Caitlin's Taylor Swift.
That was a joke, but I guess people really took that seriously.
People love it. What excites you about playing with her this year?
I mean, she has changed our game in the best possible way in every way. And so just to be alongside of her and maybe relieve the pressure, being able to shoot and spread the court for her to go do her thing.
When Sophie finally stepped into Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the energy was electric. The Fever's social media exploded with genuine joy as she explored her new home court, a massive grin plastered across her face. "I'm just stoked," she exclaimed, radiating enthusiasm. It wasn't just about basketball, it was about belonging. For Sophie, a Missouri native, this wasn't just a trade, it was a homecoming. "My roots are here in the Midwest," she shared, emphasizing the pull of family and familiar faces. This move wasn't just professional, it was personal, deepening her commitment to the team and the Indiana community.
Your initial mindset was, or your initial reaction was, let's win a championship.
Yeah.
What were the things that were like, oh yeah, this is a lock?
You know what? I think that I think that our team right now, like, it's turning heads. And DeWanna Bonner, getting her was absolutely huge. She was one of my bets when I was a rookie coming in, and she's no one to mess with. I love Natasha Howard. You have Aaliyah Boston. You have Kelsey Mitchell. We just have a squad, and our depth is amazing.
But Sophie's impact goes beyond just excitement. It's about team chemistry. In a league where egos can sometimes overshadow talent, Sophie immediately zeroed in on the importance of selflessness. When you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group. Fans instantly felt it, no adjustment period needed. Sophie didn't just join the Fever, she embraced them, and they embraced her right back. This instant connection, this shared focus on team over self, is the bedrock of something special brewing in Indiana.
I've always been a huge fan of Stephanie White, and I'm not kidding. We, in college, we played, she coached against me and whatnot, and so we've known each other for quite a long time. And since I've been in the league, I was like, hey, when are you gonna coach me? Like, it was always just kind of a running joke, and it's been one for the past 3 or 4 years. And so to finally all kind of come together just at the right time, I'm stoked. I think she's a heck of a coach. I love her offense. I love her approach to games and her approach to her players and the relationship she has with her players. And so I just think that we're gonna do something really special here and moving forward.
Remember last season? Caitlin Clark, a rookie sensation, often became the target. Cheap shots, hard fouls, constant physicality, and too often it felt like she was facing it alone. Enter Sophie Cunningham, the WNBA enforcer. I'm fierce, I'm sassy, I stick up for my teammates. Those aren't just words, it's a reputation forged over years. Think Charles Oakley protecting Michael Jordan. That's the energy Sophie brings. She's not just there to play, she's there to protect, to ensure opponents think twice before targeting her teammates, especially Clark. Sophie's arrival isn't just about adding a player, it's about adding a shield.
How impactful will it be for you and your family to be back here in the Midwest, something that Caitlin had as well, and within driving distance for everyone, right?
I love it. My roots are here in the Midwest, and just to be closer to home. My sister is married and has a kid, has another one on the way, and family is everything to me. I have a really great support system, and you better believe I've already had over 100, 200 people reach out. Hey, how do we get season tickets? I was like, I have no idea. I just got traded 2 hours ago. So I think we're going to have a pretty cool fan base up here from Missouri. But again, it's my Midwest roots. I'm excited to be around Midwesterners again. It's my type of people, and so I'm happy to be here.
But Sophie Cunningham isn't just tough, she's also a lethal shooter. While her enforcer role grabs headlines, her elite shooting might be the real game changer for the Fever's offense. Last season, she hit nearly 40% from three-point range. Imagine the spacing, defenses collapsing on Clark, Boston, Mitchell, and then Sophie wide open raining threes. Suddenly, those frustrating offensive stalls from last year vanish. Sophie's not just a protector, she's an offensive spark plug, unlocking a new dimension for the Fever's attack and turning them into a genuine scoring threat from anywhere on the court.
She's still young, and I think that I've been taken under, Diana took me under her wing, and I've learned a lot from her, and now I hope to kind of do the same for Caitlin if she wants it. I just think the relationship piece is huge, and when you're trying to do something great, it takes everybody, and so I want her to go do her thing, and anything she needs from me, I'm going to be here. But again, I think that like just the competitor that I am, I'm fierce, I'm sassy. I stick up for my teammates, stick up for myself, and so sometimes I think that's okay to be feisty and to be yourself.
Woohoo! Finally here! About it!
All right.
And it's not just offense, Sophie's defensive versatility is just as crucial. At 6'1", she can guard positions 1 through 4, seamlessly switching between guarding quick point guards and bigger forwards. This flexibility is a defensive dream for Coach Stephanie White. Sophie's aggressive, in-your-face style perfectly matches White's defensive philosophy, promising to tighten up the Fever defense and create more turnover opportunities. Plus, there's history there. Sophie and Coach White go way back, with Sophie joking for years, "When are you going to coach me?" That long-awaited reunion at this pivotal moment for the Fever feels like destiny.
She hits a three, Maisha Hines-Allen fouls her, and then tries to step over. And then Sophie Cunningham grabs her leg. Nobody's going near Maisha Hines-Allen, but no, Sophie Cunningham will start the fight. The refs are trying to break it up. None of the Mercury players are going to go near Maisha Hines-Allen. They're scared. She's scared of bejesus out of them. Maisha Hines-Allen is one of the toughest players in this league. Sophie Cunningham going head to head straight with her.
Beyond the immediate skills, Sophie Cunningham brings something invaluable to a young Fever team: playoff experience. She's logged nearly 300 minutes across 15 playoff games over her 6 seasons. That's battle-tested experience that can't be taught. She knows the intensity, the pressure, the level of execution needed when it truly counts. For a Fever team with championship aspirations, adding a player who's already navigated the high-stakes environment of the WNBA playoffs is a game-changer. Sophie isn't just bringing talent, she's bringing the wisdom of experience, guiding the Fever towards deep playoff runs for years to come.
Caitlin Clark was getting hit a lot. She was getting hit a lot early, and they needed their Charles Oakley. You've got that in Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I think it's refreshing. I've been in Phoenix for the past 6 years, was drafted out there. I've had a really great time. I've been very blessed with being around a lot of GOATs in the game and learning the game on another level. But again, like, this is just a new style. And this is the style that I thrive in, when you have people who can shoot the ball, who move the ball, who are running gunners, and share the ball. Like, this is the type of offense that I want to be in.
The stats back it up. Pairing an elite passer like Caitlin Clark with an elite three-point shooter like Sophie Cunningham is an offensive explosion waiting to happen. Suddenly, shots that were contested last year become wide open. Passes that were risky now find their targets with space to operate. The Fever offense, which sometimes faltered under pressure, now has another reliable weapon. Sophie's ability to space the floor perfectly complements Clark's playmaking, creating a dynamic duo that will keep defenses scrambling. It's not just about individual brilliance, it's about synergistic skill sets unlocking a whole new level of offensive
Where were
efficiency
you when you found
for
out
the
about
Fever.
this, and what was kind of that general reaction to a fresh start here?
Yeah, you guys will learn that if I'm not in the gym, I'm normally by the pool. And so I was actually poolside when I found out. And, there's a lot of emotions just because I have been out there for so long. But to be honest, my original thought was like, oh, heck yeah. Like, we're about to go win a championship. Like, that's exactly where my mind went. And like I said, it's all about the people. It's about the culture. I learned a lot out there, but now I'm ready to move on to something bigger, something better, and have a lot of really great players around me to, seriously go win a championship. Yeah, I'm just stoked. And like I said, the offense is more my style, but I'm also surrounded by a great culture and great people. And that's what I'm also very excited about, to be here in Indiana.
The excitement isn't just contained within the Fever organization, it's exploding across the WNBA community. Social media is ablaze with comments like, "Sophie Cunningham makes planet Earth better." Analysts are already projecting the Fever into the 2025 championship conversation. Experts who once doubted Indiana are now singing a different tune, recognizing the transformative impact of Cunningham and the other veteran additions. This isn't just hype. It's a genuine shift in perception. The buzz around the Fever is palpable, fueled by Sophie's arrival and the undeniable potential of this revamped roster. The doubters are being silenced by the growing chorus of believers.
Oh gosh, this is the first time I've seen my jersey. Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again.
There are so many videos of Sophie Cunningham just starting brawls.
I'm just excited, but to be honest, I think when you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group, and you're all willing to do the dirty work, and I think that's what I'm most excited about. That's my bread and butter right there, is outwork your opponents and have fun doing it.
So what's the ultimate goal? Championships. Sophie made it clear from day one. My original thought was like, oh heck yeah, like we're about to go win a championship. And it's not just talk. Look at the roster. Veterans like DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sydney Colson, alongside rising stars like Clark, Boston, and Mitchell. This isn't just a team anymore, it's a squad loaded with talent and championship DNA. Sophie Cunningham isn't just joining a team, she's joining a movement. The narrative of Indiana as a place players avoid? Completely shattered. The Fever aren't just on the rise, they're here to dominate. Get ready for a season of fireworks because Sophie Cunningham and the Indiana Fever are about to rewrite the WNBA story.